This video is brought to you by Clove Technology. Check out clove.co.uk to pick up the Xperia Z2 and other devices SIM-free. What's up YouTube, Saf here on Super Saf TV, and we've got an unboxing today of the Sony Xperia Z2. Now this is one of the hottest devices out there at the moment, and it's the flagship from Sony, packed with a bunch of specs and features. So let's get straight to the unboxing. Just looking at the box initially, you've got your standard Sony branding. Along the back you've got some of the key features. Just to name a few, you've got 4K recording on this device and you've got a triluminous display. So let's go ahead and get this bad boy out of the box. We're presented immediately with the phone, which we'll put to the side for a second and see what else we get in here. You've got a screen protector that comes with the device as well. And looking at what else you have in the box, firstly, you've got all of your paperwork. So just quickly flicking through here so you can see what paperwork comes with this device. And then we've got the AC adapter. Now this may be different depending on where you are. This is the UK version. We've got a micro USB to USB cable. So this is your standard USB cable, which is going to be used to charge the device as well as sync data. And you've also got a micro USB to USB input cable. Now I believe this is going to be used for USB on the go, so USB OTG, and it's going to allow you to connect some USB devices directly into the smartphone. And finally, we've got some premium earphones. Now usually when you get a device, you get some cheap earphones, but Sony have decided to include some premium earphones with this device, and these have digital noise cancellation on board. Now let's get straight to the device. You've got a protector at the front and the back, which will take off straight away. And we are presented with the Sony Xperia Z2. Now it does feel very premium in the hand. Premium materials have been used for this device. You've got an aluminium or aluminum frame with shatterproof and scratch resistant glass panels on the front and the back. So if we have a quick look around the device itself, on the front you've got the Sony logo with the front facing camera, which is capable of filming 1080p HD. You've also got front facing speakers on this device, which is something new. Sony have taken a page out of HEC's book and provided front facing speakers, so you've got one on the top and one on the bottom. So this should really improve the sound on this device. Looking at the back, you've got the 20.7 megapixel rear facing camera with the flash. Now this camera is capable of filming at 4K, which is absolutely insane, so really looking forward to checking this out in the full review. On the top you've got a 3.5mm headphone jack as well as a secondary mic, I believe. Moving on to the right hand side of the device, you've got a micro SD card slot which is behind a flap. So that's good to see that you've got expandable memory. You've got a power button, volume rocker, as well as a dedicated camera button, which is great to see because you can use this device as you would do a standard camera. Now moving on to the left hand side of the device, in the center you've got a port which is going to be used to dock the device. And you've also got another flap. So if you open up the flap, you can see here we've got the micro SIM card tray, as well as the micro USB input, which is going to be used to charge and sync the device. Now the reason for these flaps is because this device is a dust and water resistant. Now this is a key feature on the Sony Xperia devices, and it's been continued on to the Xperia Z2. Finally, at the bottom you've got your primary microphone as well as a lanyard slot. So what we'll do is just give the device a first boot so you can see the boot up screen and see what it looks like when you first start up the Sony Xperia Z2. So you're greeted with the Xperia logo and the animation, and you're let straight in. Looking at the screen, it looks very nice. You've got a 5.2-inch display with 1080p HD. That's 1920 by 1080. At first impressions, it does look quite nice. There's been lots of complaints of previous devices, but that has been improved in terms of viewing angles and things they've said. So we'll check that out in the full review. So there we have it, the Sony Xperia Z2. Hope you enjoyed this unboxing. If you do want to see a full review, then do hit that thumbs up button for me to let me know. And do drop me a comment below with what you'd like to see in it, and I will try my best to cover as much as I can. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can see the full Sony Xperia Z2 review as well as many other tech videos. Thanks for watching. This is Saf on Super Saf TV, and I'll see you next time. If you want to see more regular videos like this one, then be sure to hit the subscribe button, which will be below. If you're on a mobile device, it may be somewhere else. If you want to see my previous related video, then hit the link right here. If you want to stay in touch over Facebook, Twitter and Google+, then all of the addresses will be there somewhere, as well as direct links in the description below. Okay, if you're still watching, then that means you've not done one of those things, so No. Yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna go downstairs. See. Okay. There isn't really a downstairs. Anyway, so yeah.